Plaintiff's motion to determine child born out of wedlock in this matter. I would note, we did not have, I didn't, in the motion, nor at any point in the stuff I could see, do we have the child's full name, nor the date of birth. So I need,
Her full name is Brianna April Gutierrez, and her date of birth is 11/25/2023.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me the middle name again.
April.
And Judge, Brianna is spelled Breeannna.
I'm glad you did that because I spelled it the traditional way when I was doing it. So, okay. Are you ready to proceed, Ms. Thomas?
Yes. Are you currently the wife of Mark Anthony James Porter?
Yes.
And did you give birth to a minor child, Brianna April Gutierrez? I'm sorry, did you give birth to a minor child named Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes.
And the date of her birth, I think you just gave to the court, but if you can state it again, please.
November 25th, 2023.
And who is the father that is named on Brianna April Gutierrez's birth certificate?
Ramiro Gutierrez III.
Is Mark Anthony James Porter the biological father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
Has Mr. Porter held himself out to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
Has Mr. Porter ever met Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
When is the last time that you engaged in sexual relations with Mark Anthony James Porter?
I couldn't even tell you.
You're going to have to guesstimate for the court.
Over a year and a half.
If I suggest to you that perhaps it's February of 2022, does that sound appropriate?
Sure.
Okay. And who is the biological father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
Ramiro is.
And was Mr. Gutierrez present at the time of her birth?
Yes.
And has Mr. Gutierrez held himself out to be the father of April Brianna Gutierrez?
Brianna April, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had him right. I just didn't say it right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Are you and Mr. Gutierrez currently involved in a relationship with one another?
Yes.
And do you reside together?
Yes.
And does Brianna April Gutierrez also reside with the two of you?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that Mr. Gutierrez has daily contact with Brianna?
Yes.
The questioning continues as the court examines the child's current family situation. The mother explains that she is now in a relationship with Romero Gutierrez. The man, she says, is the biological father.
Have they developed a bond with one another? By that, I mean Brianna and her dad.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any reason that bond should be broken?
Not as far as I know, no.
For Brianna, does Mr. Gutierrez provide a home?
Yes.
Does he provide clothing?
Yes.
Does he provide formula?
Yes.
Does he provide diapers?
Yes.
Does Brianna have any needs for which Mr. Gutierrez does not provide assistance?
No.
Do you believe that it is Brianna April Gutierrez's best interest for Mr. Gutierrez to be deemed her natural father?
Yes.
Did you have Brianna April Gutierrez participate in DNA testing?
Yes, we did.
And where was that?
It was a place in Fort Myers called Any Lab Test Now. I believe I submitted the papers.
Okay. And when was that?
2 weeks ago. It wasn't very long ago. 2 weeks ago.
Early May of this year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who else participated in that DNA testing?
Her father.
And by that, you mean Mr. Ramirez?
Ramiro. Yes.
Okay. And did you receive DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have an opportunity to review the results?
Yes, I did.
And Your Honor, I had sent the results through your exhibit, and I let Jesus know that. I emailed him as well separately.
We do have that.
Okay. And perfect. Ms. Porter, do you see the screen in front of you?
Yes, I do.
And do you recognize it?
Yes.
And what is that we're looking at?
That's the result paper that I received from the DNA test.
Okay. And pursuant to that DNA test report, who is Brianna April Gutierrez's biological father?
Ramiro is.
Okay. And are you asking this court to find, Your Honor, that's all I needed that for. Are you asking that this court to find Mark Anthony James Porter not to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez? I'm going to repeat that one. You were kind of busy.
I'm sorry. She's got a cold, and every time I put her down, she cries.
No, that's okay. I just have one question. Are you asking this court to find Mark Anthony James Porter not to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes.
I have no further questions of this witness.
Okay. Ms. Canfield, do you have any questions?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
When you filed your complaint for divorce, you stated you were unsure if your wife was pregnant. Did you later learn that she was pregnant?
Yes, I did.
And were you aware that Ms. Porter gave birth to a child in November 2023?
Yes, I am.
And when is the last time that you and Ms. Porter engaged in sexual relations?
Somewhere around February 2022.
Based upon the timing of the minor child's birth, is it possible for in any way for you to be the biological father of Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
No, it is not in any way.
Have you a relationship with Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
No, I have not.
Have you had any contact with Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
No, I have not.
Were you present and able to hear Ms. Porter's testimony regarding her infant daughter?
Yes.
Did you have any reason to dispute Ms. Porter's testimony regarding parentage of her infant daughter?
No, I do not.
Do you have any reason to dispute Ms. Porter's testimony regarding who provides financially for her infant daughter?
No, I do not.
Are you asking this court to find that you are not the father of Ms. Porter's infant daughter, Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes, I am.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Canfield, do you have any questions?
I do not, Your Honor. I think it's
Okay,
been covered.
thank you.
With both sides finished, the judge reviews the evidence and testimony. The timeline alone already makes the situation clear. If the last relationship between the married couple occurred in February of 2022 and the child was born in November of 2023, the dates simply do not match up.
Ms. Thomas, any further witnesses or evidence?
I do not, Your Honor. I would ask that the exhibit that we reviewed, that's marked Plaintiff's Exhibit 1, be admitted. And
Okay.
other than that, we have nothing further.
Okay, do you have any opposition to that, Ms. Canfield?
No, no objection.
Okay, then plaintiff's exhibit 1 will be admitted. Anything else, Ms. Thomas?
Nothing, Your Honor. I think that the proofs establish what the court needs to determine, and we would ask simply for a determination.
Okay, Ms. Canfield, any evidence or witnesses?
No evidence or witnesses to produce, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
My client's aware.
Okay, thank you. Well, in this matter, the court will note that the plaintiff did file a petition to determine the child born out of wedlock. In this matter, again, the testimony is clear from the plaintiff that the parties last engaged in sexual relations in February of 2022 on or about that date, that in fact the child was born in November of 2023. So there's no possibility based upon those dates of contact that the plaintiff could be the biological father. The court will note that the plaintiff has introduced Exhibit 1, which is the DNA test results from DNA Diagnostic Center. That test results signed by the center director, Deputy L. Kumar, under date of May 9, 2024, showing that the individual Ramiro Gutierrez III has a probability of paternity of 99.999997%. And as a result, the court, based upon the testimony as well of both parties, will exclude the plaintiff as the biological father of the minor child in this particular matter and determine the child is a child born out of wedlock and not issue of this marriage. With that, I think it'll conclude unless we have anything else, Ms. Thomas.
Your Honor, I do. Prior to the court determining the necessity of a DNA test, we had, everyone had signed a proposed divorce. I did need to adjust that slightly because of the, we had called it the unborn minor child at that point. Obviously, that's no longer correct. And I added into it by name. And so I would ask that, I believe that I can send forward those documents to Ms. Canfield. And I would ask that we be allowed to preserve proofs. And then as soon as we have the proposed judgment, I will forward it to front of the court. And then we can be done with this whole matter.
Okay, we'll do that. And you did want to proceed with proofs, I know, so go ahead with your testimony of your client.
Okay, great. Thank you. Mr. Porter, do you remember coming to my office and signing a complaint for divorce?
Yes, I do.
At the time that you filed that complaint, your wife, you weren't sure was pregnant, but you did learn she was pregnant and took care of the fact that you were not the father of that child. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And you had indicated in your complaint for divorce that there had been a breakdown of the marital relationship to the extent the objects of matrimony have been destroyed and there remained no reasonable likelihood that the marriage could be preserved. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Can you please briefly describe to the court what caused the breakdown?
My wife soon-to-be ex-wife started a relationship with another man.
Okay. And is there any possibility that if you and she, if the judge were to deny a proposed judgment of divorce once it's presented to him, that she could reconcile your differences and again live together as husband and wife?
I don't see a way where that would work.
And just for one clarification, I note that when your wife indicated in the portion of this hearing regarding the paternity, that she indicated that she resided in Florida. You reside in Michigan, is that correct?
That's correct.
And prior to filing this case, you resided in Michigan for at least 6 months?
Yes, she did.
And
Or I did. I've lived in Michigan my whole life.
Okay, and in Calhoun County for at least 10 days prior?
Yeah, I lived in Calhoun County my whole life.
May it please the court.
Court is satisfied that the testimony does establish the statutory basis. The court will, again, grant the judgment when we do have all of that paperwork corrected, and the court will preserve the proofs until such time. When that occurs, we'll get it entered, and you will be divorced when I sign that judgment. So best of luck to both of you. I hope everything works out. You're free to go. Have a wonderful day.
Before closing the hearing, the judge confirms several final details about residency requirements and the legal basis for the divorce. The husband confirms he has lived in Michigan his entire life and meets the jurisdiction requirements for the case. The judge wishes both parties well and hopes everything works out moving forward. In the end, the court clarified two important legal outcomes. The husband is not the child's father, and the marriage itself is now moving toward a final legal conclusion.